Hey, what is up, guys? Ryan and Tiffany here. So excited.
Paisley, so excited. What?
Just keep going. Push that green button right there.
I gotta, hang on.
Hey, what is up, Bill? So Bill says that he got some amazing news on Friday. I want to know what it was. What's the news? Hey, what's up, Eddie? What's up, Shane?
Shane says, please don't eat a whole California, Carolina Reaper. You could close your throat off. I already discussed
Close your throat off?
I didn't read that online, but we did watch like some people eat it on YouTube. People do it. And I told Ryan, just eat a bite. You don't have to eat the whole damn thing. And I'll tell you why. Because I don't want to listen to him all night. Like, I will be up probably till 1, 2 in the morning, babying him, getting him more milk, helping him in the shower, all kinds of stuff. Let's be real, Ryan.
It's true. This is probably the way the evening is going to progress.
This is probably the way it's going to... And so Ryan has been sick the last 2 days with like a sore stomach, right? Doesn't really want to eat, feeling a sick stomach.
It's from my back. It's back pain, which then causes nausea, which makes it hard for me to work and do stuff.
And then he's going to eat the world's hottest pepper. So
might not be good timing.
It just doesn't make sense, but... Somebody said on here, Ryan's going to do what Ryan's going to do. And then others are like, yeah, Ryan, eat it. Yeah, I know, because it's great entertainment, right?
To watch me, I think we should do the one chip challenge one day. Have you seen that?
What is that?
It's one chip. Paisley, you can't be in here if you're going to.
You get all excited. Yeah.
The one chip challenge is a chip. One chip. It comes in a little box, but it's like got like dust from these. It's like a Doritos chip that's extremely hot. You
Super
can only
hot.
eat one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have...
Okay, hold on. Canic Bills gave his news. I must have missed it.
Oh, I missed it.
He'll be done with chemo on November 12th.
Right in time for Thanksgiving. That I'm hoping that will give you enough time to get all the kind of like nausea and stuff out. I don't know. I've never had chemo.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
But praise God. That is so good. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, okay. My 13-year-old ate a piece of one of those chips. Oh, really? How did he do, Jason? The one chip challenge.
I'm guessing not good.
Okay, so has anybody on here ever eaten Carolina or a California Reaper pepper? Has anybody ever done that? Let's see if
Paisley, hand me these peppers.
Or say what the hottest pepper you've ever eaten
Okay,
is.
hold on.
I just want to show this, or I got
the graphic.
Yeah, I want to share it.
Okay.
You said that you don't have it, right?
I do have it. Do you want me to show it to you?
Okay. Put it up, and let me tell you guys this. So on the hot scale, most of you know what a jalapeno is. So a jalapeno is 2,500 to 8,000 heat units, and this Reaper pepper is 1,400,000 to 2,200,000 heat units.
That is stupid, Tiffany.
So
that is stupid.
If you find a jalapeno hot, which is me, I'm not eating jalapeno. Screw that. That's way too hot. I'll have like heartburn for like 8 years because I'm like old now.
Okay, so this right here, this is the California
Reaper. Yeah.
And just looking at it, it looks like something that came from the spawn of Satan.
It does. It looks like a bad little guy.
What is this?
Shane says it's no joke. Oh, Marcel, I grow my own Reapers. Oh, do you eat them? I've eaten vine ripe ghost pepper. Okay, how was the ghost pepper?
Okay, so this is a ghost pepper right here.
We have ghost peppers too, and you're not eating both. You pick one or the other, because I'm not dealing with this stuff.
I can't handle both.
Okay, a ghost pepper on the scale from a Reaper is, so a ghost pepper is 800,000, 55 to 1 million heat units. So the Reaper is double at 2 million.
So I think the Reaper is out. Okay, I don't think I have anything to prove to eat the Reaper.
Paisley's like, no, do it. She just wants pain. I mean, listen, I kind of want pain.
Because you don't like me tonight?
But I also don't want to deal with it. So we'll see.
Marcel says he drinks habanero salsa every week, so his tolerance is very high.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Jason says the ghost pepper for him was rough. Okay, so we're gonna decide what we're gonna do with those peppers at about the midway point.
Well, Ryan was gonna do it right off the bat. I'm like, are you kidding me? We're gonna have to close the show down. We're gonna have to leave because you are not gonna be able to handle it, and you're gonna like be like, ah. So he's like, okay, I'll wait till like halfway. So I said, you're not leaving me alone on the show tonight.
With these people. She actually said that. She said these people.
Yeah, right. Oh gosh.
Okay, Brian says, just get it over with. Eat the Reaper.
Talk about cleaning out the colon. There you go. Okay.
Yeah,
the oils are the worst because they don't go away for hours. I know. That's my problem. I want to sleep good tonight. I don't want to deal with him.
Okay, so if you guys have a question for us about Florida concealed carry law, mindset, whatever you guys want to talk about, make sure you hit us up on tampacarryalerts.com. You can ask us your question, and we'll be sure to answer your question next week.
No.
So what is that?
No, that's the new thing that I'm setting up for people. Thank you very much, Joe. You're so sweet. For the Reaper Recovery Fund. Oh, gosh. Now you have to do it. So that's the sign up for text alerts and email alerts if you're not getting them through email or if YouTube's not notifying you. Because people have been saying that YouTube is not notifying them when we're live. So can you put that back up, please? Can you put it bigger, though, so people can actually see it? So you want to go to tampacarryalerts.com. tampacarryalerts.com. There you go. And then you can just enter in your info. Just received my concealed carry. Yay, Christian. Appreciate all your help. Awesome. We're super happy to have you.
Okay, hold on a second. Pause the freaking show.
What?
Ron says, had a friend hospitalized with blisters in his throat and esophagus. From what? Was it from one of these peppers? Because if so, then I'm done.
You're gonna, in front of all these people,
I have zero to prove to anybody. I'm trying to make a show. I'm trying to have fun here. I'm not trying to get freaking blisters in my esophagus. Are you insane?
Okay, so now that we're going down this path, I did read, oh yes, he said yes, the Reaper. I did read, I didn't want to say it to you because...
Listen, I'm pretty stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
Okay, I didn't want to say this to you because I didn't want you to get it in your head and then all of a sudden feel like this was happening to you. So I still think you need to try the salsa that Kathy made.
I'll eat the salsa.
Because you're not going to die. So he has California Reaper salsa. But she brought a couple peppers, and so he thought it would be a good idea to eat the pepper.
Paisley, give me that salsa.
This is what it says. The Reaper pepper causes thunderclap headache, doctors say. And this is like...
What the hell is a thunderclap headache?
It's a narrowing of the blood vessels in your brain that causes like symptoms like a stroke. And I was like, ooh.
Are you freaking
I was like, ooh, dang. Dang.
Why would anybody eat this?
I don't know. I mean, I'll still cook them for you in stuff.
No.
But I don't think it's smart to... to have it get whole milk. Okay, well, we have milk. We don't have whole milk. I can put up $100 for POV butt cam if Ryan eats the pepper.
I'm pretty sure YouTube will not allow us to live stream
that. Tom, I just renewed my CPL here in Michigan. Awesome, congratulations. Okay, yeah, it causes sphincter scarring, bro.
Sphincter scarring?
Oh my gosh,
How is that going to affect Harry, my hemorrhoid?
You have to
Probably
go
not
there.
well.
Is he still there? Is he still hanging around?
Harry's always with me, Tiffany.
Oh!
He's always with me.
Lord Jesus.
Okay, so first, this is the green. You guys can see. Nice, beautiful green.
Kathy says one small bite will not do any of that. I agree, Kathy. Take one bite. This is from people eating. He ate 3 whole ones.
Yeah, that guy's an idiot. Captain of the idiots.
Okay, so what is this? Okay,
this is the
wait a
Reaper.
minute. Do you have the picture of Kathy to put up there? And
that
let's just tell the story. So Kathy is a former student years ago. And now she's so kind to bring us cake and green chili sauce for Ryan. It's like smother sauce to put on his burritos, so I don't have to make it. So the last time she made it, it wasn't hot enough for Ryan. So she shipped in these California Reaper and ghost peppers, and she just delivered all of this green chili sauce tonight to us. So you're doing the ghost one right now?
This is the ghost.
Okay.
You ready?
I don't want you to end the show, but I kind of want you to suffer a little. because I do get a little pleasure from that.
I'm sure you
why. Do. Drink it.
Because you're evil.
I don't think. Oh, yeah. So Tom says, warning, a Navy SEAL friend wound up in the hospital from a Reaper. They're not as good as the oil extract. Oh, they are only good as an oil extract for an organic pesticide. Somebody just said they had worms and they ate one and it killed all the worms.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
It killed the Navy SEAL, or he was in the hospital?
Oh, is that what it says? He went to the hospital?
Went to the hospital.
Okay, so Repent and Follow Jesus says Colloidal silver helps headaches, and now he said it helps hemorrhoids. So we better get you some.
Okay, so this is pretty hot. This ghost pepper is pretty hot, but I could still eat it, and I could eat, like 10 or so chips before it would like really overwhelm me.
Yeah? Okay, good. So Santi says he's thinking about opening a GoFundMe to buy my first CCW. No, but put a couple bucks away a month. Hey, listen, we all spend money on coffee or, burgers or something every single week. So there's actually an app you can download. It's like Save It app or whatever, where you can just put a couple bucks aside and it'll show you when you have enough. So just put a couple bucks aside until you have enough. Okay, used in India to repel tigers and elephants.
What?
Wow.
How in the hell would you use this to repel a tiger?
I need some of that sauce in my life, says Mary.
Dude, did you see the video? There was a video of this guy riding like a moped.
Just eat it.
Driving a moped down a road, and all of a sudden a freaking tiger starts chasing him in India.
I didn't see that, but who eats chips and salsa with Doritos?
Smart people. Paisley got those for me.
Oh, you're supposed to use... Okay.
I'm freaking nervous, man.
Just do it. If the other one didn't kill you, this one's fine. This one's only twice as hot. Could you eat the other one?
Yeah, I ate the other one.
Okay. This one's twice as hot. You'll be fine.
You know how you only have like 5 big chips in a bag of chips and the rest of them are like
That's because the kids like crush them all up into little pieces. Yeah.
Oh my God. And this one is like super thick.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to read a question that we got texted to us like last minute. Looking to purchase a CC pistol, what brands would you advise not to purchase? Planning on attending your course very soon. And that is from Donald. Awesome, Donald. We're excited to have you. Oh. We're excited to have you in the class soon.
Come help me.
When you actually sign up for the class, Ryan has a couple courses, I think, that help you with carry and kind of going over how to choose a concealed carry handgun. But my advice for a new carrier would be to stick with a...
Here, take this.
Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. Stop putting stuff up here.
Okay?
Wait till I ask. That is some hot shit.
Is it?
Okay? Yeah. Kathy, I'm not going to eat that. I'm sorry that you had to make it.
I'll mix it. I can mix it with other salsa.
You can mix it with like 12 gallons of water.
Okay, I'm going to help answer Donald's question. I would stick with a well-known brand like Glock, SIG, Springfield. The Springfield Hellcat is a great pistol. How many does it hold?
13
rounds, which is super sweet. And then there's the Glock 43, 43X, which is a really nice gun. There's a Springfield XDS, which is also a sweet pistol. And there's the SIG P365. So all those, and then the Smith & Wesson Shield, too, is kind of like a top runner.
The Shield Plus is really badass.
Yeah, the Shield Plus holds how many extra rounds?
13.
So it holds 13 rounds. Write those down, check them out, go to the gun store, look at them, feel them, rack the slide, and then you'll be able to tell which one feels best in your hand, because we don't want people to get caught up with, like, I only like this brand, or Ryan said, buy a Glock. Doesn't matter what Ryan says. These are all good. No. These are all good brands, and you want what's best for you, because Ryan's girly hands may not meet up with your manly hands.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, out of all those guns that she just said, like, my tongue is on freaking fire, Tiffany. On fire.
Hey, Bill, can you say a prayer for him, please, right now?
When I talk, it's even worse. Out of all those guns that she just mentioned, it frankly doesn't matter which one you buy, because in my opinion, they're all very high-quality guns.
Yes. Good manufacturers, reliable. They're going to shoot when you need them to shoot, go bang when you need them to go bang. And I would say that's the best thing that you can do, is go feel, all 5 of those guns and see which one feels the best to you. Oh yeah, the canics are nice too. You know what? Ryan and I don't have a canic, and we kind of always forget about them. Canics are in a good price range, right?
Yeah, very high quality, very low price.
What is their single stack, like, carry one? Do
I don't know if
have
they have
one?
a single stack, just double stack.
Oh, okay. Is it
the
steel?
TP9?
Okay.
Are
they
steel
frame? Okay,
slide,
polymer
yeah.
frame. Okay. Not water, it spreads it. Yes, Bruce, I did read that, and I told him only drink milk. He's got some yogurt back there, I think, and stuff like that. Okay, what else do we got? Hellcat now has 15 rounds.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I saw that.
Desert Eagle for sure. I'm gonna say for a first-time CCW,
might not be the greatest option.
Stay away from the. But we did have a guy come into the store and was like, "I can still carry a Desert Eagle every day," and then he actually did. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually did. Like, I don't know why. That gun is super heavy. Why?
Small penis syndrome.
Okay. Drink milk and water, eat ice cream. Yes, there you go. Ryan.
Yeah, I
loves
got
ice cream,
I
so
got
he'll be
all that
happy.
stuff over here. I've got like yogurt, ice cream, milk, all the stuff.
Okay,
You
Eddie
can put
has
this milk down, Pace.
Eddie has a question.
Okay, go.
I'm gonna because they submitted it last minute, so I just had to screenshot it. So it says, does or could modifying, enhancing EDC pistol be detrimental if used in a self-defense case? Should you have to use your gun by a prosecutor allowing? Okay, could it be bad? Would a prosecutor use that against you if you've modified your concealed carry weapon
Or home defense gun.
or home defense gun? Could that be detrimental to you, and could the prosecutor use that against you? And go.
Yeah, so the answer is they're going to try to use everything possible against you. They're going to take every picture you've ever posted on social media and try to paint you as a right-wing lunatic gun owner. I love how they show these pictures of people and they say, he owned 12 guns.
He had 1,000 rounds of ammunition.
And, you know, we're all
And I'm
looking at that thinking,
man, dude's low.
You're an amateur. Like, do you have 1,000 rounds? Would you just start? So
They said your ears are turning red.
probably. Like, my tongue, it's better now. But, dude, I am glad I didn't eat that damn pepper.
Really?
Oh, my God. Screw it. No, Paisley.
Paisley, you can go to bed now.
No, it is never going to happen. I have done a lot of really, really dumb stuff.
You can get your mom
I think
some
that
more
if
wine.
I eat this, are you drinking?
I'm having a little glass of wine. Kathy Lee and Hoda did it for years, and nobody criticized them.
Yeah, but you realize Kathy Lee is actually 27 years old, right?
What?
The alcohol made her look like she was 70.
What are you trying to say right now, Ryan G?
I don't know, I was trying to be funny, but that joke just went way over your head.
Way over my head. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Bruce, we'll get to your question in 1 second.
Yep.
I
Easy
think
peasy.
that Tiffany, you're interrupting a lot. You got to remember they have to fix this stuff.
It's the wine.
Okay, so I think modifying some things about your gun is okay, like putting an optic on, putting night sights on, modifying the grip. Those are all things that are acceptable. If you're modifying the trigger, if you're engraving things that are going to make you be portrayed as an evil, bad person, then that's going to be a very negative thing, and you definitely shouldn't do it.
So I will say this, though. If it is, kind of a cut and dry, and I know there's not really like any cut and dry kind of clean shoots, but if somebody's kicking in your door and, you're on 911 and you tell them not to come in and you call out commands and then you have to shoot, they're not necessarily going to go through all that. However, if there's any possibilities or any question of whether or not, which a lot of times, let's be honest, that's the kind of situation you're in, right? Where they're like, was that really a justified shoot? Then they would use that against you. So I definitely wouldn't advise, because it's just one more thing that you're giving them to use against you.
Yeah, it's really funny. Marcel says, I remember the live streams when Ryan would be drinking a Bud Light Lime.
Thank you, Marcel. I appreciate your insight.
Okay, hold on. Let's talk about Captain Hypocrite over here. The reason that I don't drink on the lives anymore is because this one said, oh, it's unprofessional.
No, you
it's
don't.
unprofessional for you to be drinking a beer when you're talking about gun stuff. You remember that?
I don't remember.
We had lots of conversations
I wouldn't
about
say
that. Oh, you're such a lying.
Doesn't even sound like
lying
me, Ryan.
scumbag.
But what is me having a glass of wine? Yeah.
Wine's fine.
I actually went in the fridge and there was no apple juice. That's what I really wanted, apple juice. But I needed something cold and there was no apple juice. So I was like, wine.
Okay, so I got a story for you since we're talking about somebody kicking in a door. So this just recently happened here in Florida.
We'll answer that, yes, Katie. Sorry.
26-year-old Ocala man was arrested after allegedly breaking into a residence with an axe and assaulting a female victim. So 9:45 a.m., this woman left her home in a pickup truck traveling. Let's see. This bad guy, the deputy followed the truck. Let's see. The victim told the deputies earlier that Taylor had called saying that he was coming over to her house and he was going to expletive her up. Then when he arrived to the residence, he started banging on the front door saying, "Let me in." The woman would not let him in. So then he ran to the truck, grabbed an axe, smashed the door in, and then actually made entry inside of this woman's house.
Now that is justified use of force.
Imagine how scared that woman would be inside of your house while somebody has an axe and is smashing your front door.
Did she have a gun?
She did not have a gun because this guy is still alive and got arrested.
Wow.
Would you have shot this guy, and if so, at what point?
Wow. The minute that he entered my house. So you've now broken down my door with an axe. I have every legal right, because that is forced entry. I have every legal right. And I'm not letting you, especially as a woman, I'm not letting you get up on me. Like maybe, a man can fight him off or whatever if he doesn't have a weapon, but he has an axe. So you've now broken into my door, that's forced entry, and you have a weapon, so I'm in imminent fear of death, right? Immediate death. So I would say, as I'm ready, like this, and as soon as you come through that door,
dude, my gun, I would have been pointed right at that door. I would have been off center, 90-degree angle. Dude, as soon as that guy actually walked through that door, I would have cranked him with 7 or 10 rounds.
So this is what I would do. I would be far enough back, and I would have my gun drawn, and then I would say, as soon as he came through, I would give him the split second to make the decision, like, to turn around and walk away. I wouldn't open fire right away. I would give him that second to turn. But if he took one step forward after seeing my firearm drawn, I'm sorry, but I'm unloading.
Yeah, no, I would have shot this guy. He'd be dead.
That's super crazy.
But again, and let me go back to this story real quick and see if it gave us an answer here.
3 feet max, 5 feet a threshold, and he's crossing and he's toast. Yeah. Marcel says, my adrenaline would want me to shoot through the door. My brain would say 1 foot in. Exactly, Marcel. I was thinking the same thing. Like, you don't even want them to get into the door, but you need them to cross that threshold of actually entering, right? And
But they don't have to, not in Florida.
No, I understand.
If somebody is attempting to enter unlawfully and by force, we have right to shoot.
Trained enough, though, in your back, like, I think it's safer to do that way and actually aim instead of just shooting through the door. You're in a neighborhood. I wouldn't want to shoot, like into the street or whatever it is. So I would, like I said, I would give them that split second, because I feel like I'm just keep thinking of the Michael Drake case, where as soon as Marquis seen that gun, he was like, I'm out, right? But even though he turned, Drake shot. So I want to give you a split second, a come to Jesus moment, okay, to make that turn.
Hey, listen, buddy.
And decide this is not worth it before I blast you. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you give them the opportunity. Say, hey, buddy, you got 2 options here,
I'm not
friend.
going to talk like that. I'm not going to say any of that. I'm just going to say I'm going to shoot.
Okay.
I am going to shoot, and then give him that split second. But the minute he makes the motion to come forward, he doesn't even have to put a foot forward. The minute he makes a motion to go forward, I'm pulling the trigger. Okay,
so Objectified Cross says the problem is you don't know if they have an accomplice. Okay, very true. In some cases,
that's true.
They might just come back with armed backup. It's sad. Yeah, it's very true, right? You never know what the person's going to do or if they're going to come back.
But you do see, too, what happens once one bad guy's shot. You see it in the news all the time. One bad guy's shot, the other one scatter. They're like, okay, abort mission.
Like cockroaches, right?
Yeah, they don't care. They leave their buddy behind. They don't care. There's no, so if there was anybody with them, I'm sure as soon as the first gunshots are fired, they're out of there.
Yeah.
So I don't know, crazy. As long as he could, okay, so Bruce says as long as he can move less than 1,200 feet per second, he's fine, right?
Greater than 1,200 feet
or
per
greater
second.
than, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't pass math, so.
Okay. So Bruce was asking about a gun trust. So gun trusts are really only used if you're purchasing a National Firearms Act item, which those are suppressors,
barrel rifle.
machine guns, short barrel rifles, short barrel shotguns.
Or if you want to manufacture a short barrel rifle and cut the barrel.
Again, or a other device. So yeah, if you're going to manufacture, if you're going to buy one that's existing, whatever. We have an NFA Trust, and the purpose of an NFA Trust, you can purchase a suppressor in your own name, but then if I were to die and it was in my own name, Tiffany and my heirs, the children, would not get access to it. They would have to go through the exact same Form 4 process, pay the government this ridiculous $200 tax before they can get it. But now the way it's set up is if I die, all of our NFA items just go to the possession of Tiffany because she is on the trust. If Tiff and I both die, then all of my NFA items go to my sister-in-law because my sister-in-law is who will have custody and guardianship over my children. And once my children are old enough, 18 or 21, whatever the age is for an NFA item, then they would automatically transfer to my children. So that's the benefit. The benefit of a trust really is easily transferring ownership when somebody passes.
Okay, so Katie wants to know about the Sky pistol. Husband's asking, said it's a Florida-owned company. Yes, it is. They've been in business for like 10, 12 years now, I think. So they do make nice firearms. They are very affordable. I don't know how much the price has changed during
it's like $299, and they can get as low as $189.
Like, yeah, $189, $229, $299. Now, maybe that price is a little inflated because of COVID, and all gun prices are up. But that was kind of the realm that they were in, and that included, a lot of them had like the cryptic, Cerakote and stuff like that. So that kind of drew in a lot of people because it made the gun look cool, right? The biggest problem was kind of the trigger on it.
Yeah, the trigger sucks, and the grip is a little strange.
Yeah, it's a little thick. It's a little kind of awkward feeling. We shot the one that we had quite a bit. We didn't have any issues with it. I think you didn't really have any problems with it, right? They're very fast if you need repairs. You contact them, they send you a label, you send it to them, and they were like back within a week. So they did a good job on customer service from what we experienced when we owned the gun shop. So I would say it's a good pistol, but I would still say that a Glock, a Springfield, a Smith & Wesson, a called SIG would be higher quality for the extra maybe $200.
Yeah, so I think Skies are a good pistol if that's all you can afford. But if you can afford $500, I think there's just a lot better stuff out there.
Yes.
And even going to a Canic, you can get some Canics for $399.
Yeah.
I think the Canic is a much better gun than a Sky. So I think it has its place.
Yeah.
It's a very high quality, low entry, low barrier to entry firearm, but there's a lot better stuff out there.
Yes. And that's pretty much what I was going to say too. Jay's saying Canic. Yeah. So Canic Bill said a Sky pistol for big hands. Skies are small pistols for big hands. Yes, they are. That too. The grip is kind of short on it. It's fat and short. So that's how we feel about that. So without a gun trust, Bill is saying without a gun trust, if my son has an SBR and Bruce, suppressor on it, can I borrow it for the range, or is it limited to his usage, or does he have to be there? That is a good question.
Yeah, Bruce. So the way that it works right now is only the people that are listed on the trust are actually allowed to be in possession of the item by themselves.
And they'll ask to see that when you go to the range.
But nobody knows what the hell they're looking at, first of all.
Well, usually.
So what's smart, Bruce, is if your son is already thinking about it, then both of you should just be on the trust. So that way, either one of you, if you want to buy a machine gun, you're going to let him borrow it. If you want to borrow his SBR, then you can. And it doesn't matter because both of you are authorized to be in possession of the items by yourself.
And then both of you can use that trust to purchase any further,
other stuff.
Yeah, NFA items. We had lots of people that came into the gun store that shared trust like that.
Friends. Like we had, there was one group of guys, there was like 5 doctors or dentists that all went in and they would buy these big expensive machine guns. Yeah. And they would just swap them with each other.
So then they all split the cost. The gun trust, I think, is $200. They all split the cost and...
Well, the cost of a $100,000 machine gun is what they were splitting.
No, but I'm saying they just set up the trust amongst themselves.
Right.
So Yeah. So there's
Yeah.
different ways that you can do it. All right. What?
Okay, what David says, I want to get an NFA Trust. What attorney do you recommend? Who do we
Byron.
use?
So
Byron Nenos.
Neos. Neos. So just Google that. Byron, Bryon, Neos. That's all he does. So he's got the system done.
Yeah,
so,
he did our trust like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah. And he's a phenomenal guy. So really nice guy.
Yeah.
So Bruce, just write that down. Byron Neos, Neos. Google it. He'll pop up.
Okay, so we got a question from somebody. Let's take a look at this. Sharon says, are you legally allowed to carry more than one firearm at a time?
Sharon's a boss. She
Yes.
wants to carry more than one.
Yes, Sharon, you are allowed to carry more than one gun.
Sorry.
Because there is no restriction. You're allowed to carry 50 knives. The other day I took the boys to the park and they have to carry a pocket knife when they go to the park. So I said, Lincoln, do you have a knife? And he goes, I got 3. And I was like, okay, you only need 1.
But good that you have
But
extra.
I'm glad
for
you have
backup.
3 just in case. But yeah, if you want to carry more than 1, that's great. I heard that Elvis Presley used to carry 5 guns at a time concealed, which is crazy. I don't know how true that is, but
knew. Thank you, Ting Ting. I knew that I loved Elvis. Elvis is like one of my all-time faves because my Uncle Eddie and my dad, they loved him, so we'd always listen to Elvis records.
yeah,
All shook up and
nice.
yeah.
Case,
You're not happy with me talking tonight.
I'm very happy with you, Tiffany.
Are you under distress still from the pepper?
My balls actually itch right now.
Your
a lot.
balls are
Yeah.
itchy?
They're pretty itchy.
Is this?
I don't know if it's part of the
I can't
the
do this
pepper or
because
what
I'm on
this
the
is.
live, but can somebody please Google that if balls being itchy is a
Side effect.
Side effect of eating
California Reaper
pepper. Can somebody please let me know on here? I would really appreciate that. I'm just going to say, though, I haven't spoken today, and you know a woman's got to get 50,000 words out, so I'm trying my very best.
Oh, you're trying to get them out quickly, that's for
yeah,
sure.
Exactly.
Out quickly. Okay, so let's see.
Oh, wait. Mary has a good question. Nursing home concealed carry rules, are they the same as hospital rules?
Yeah, so we're not allowed to carry in a medical facility that treats any degree of mental health patient.
Gotcha.
So it doesn't say that you're not allowed to carry in a hospital.
But if they treat dementia in the...
Is that a mental health? Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's hard, right? So I think just use judgment.
Yeah.
If I was going to a nursing home, I would probably carry a gun.
Mm-hmm.
I would be very concerned about printing, though, because I would know there's
Yeah.
going to be police and security and stuff there.
Right.
So I'd carry a small gun. But this is just me personally. Again, in my opinion, I think it's legal.
It's a gray
but it might
area.
not be.
It's not black and white.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And do they have, metal detectors? Do they have a specific area for mental health? Maybe some do. If it's a littler one and they're just kind of like a senior home. Like my grandma lives in one. It's not like a senior. I guess it's like a subsidized home for seniors. They do have healthcare workers, but I think you'd be okay carrying in there.
Yeah, and Miles asks a great question. He says, if the mental health people are on a separate floor, again, this gets into the really deep caveats of these different laws and stuff. It says any medical facility that treats any degree of mental health patient.
Right.
So, in my opinion, that would be encompass the entire building, not just one specific wing, floor, or area.
Okay, so Drew said that's a side effect of being a man.
Is it? Okay, that makes sense.
Itchy balls. I know. I don't ever get it why you guys are always adjusting. That's why I bought you those Shine SD underwear where they have that built-in cup, right?
Yeah, I don't need a cup. A
in
cup
the
is
underwear,
not the
and
problem.
I was so excited, and I paid like $20. And I'm telling you guys this because you're going to see the Facebook ad. You are going to see it, especially around Christmas time, and I don't want you to get sucked into it. Unless you have very, very small man balls, they won't fit in the cup. So I read the comments, and lots of people were complaining about that. Like, my man's balls don't fit in the cup. So this is a real thing. Don't buy the cup underwear.
Okay, so MH, back to this topic of an NFA trust, says, does it have to be in a gun trust, or can it be the firearm be registered in an existing trust for a home? I don't know. That's a great question for Byron. What I do remember, I haven't done this in a long time, but there's basically 3 things that the trust has to outlay. it has to say what state's firearm laws you're going to be held liable under, and a couple other things. So just do some research. I would talk to Byron. There are very specific things that have to be in that trust for it to work with a gun. What the hell are you laughing at?
Jay is saying, are you sure that it's not Harry the hemorrhoid that's itching?
Could be.
You know, and then everybody's saying that Tiff's your better half, so just let her drink her wine and talk. They're enjoying me, Ryan.
Okay, drink your wine. Go get Mom 2 bottles of wine,
They
Paisley.
are enjoying me. Okay, Alex wants to know, what is your favorite defense 9mm ammo that you carry, and what do you think of the Liberty Civil Defense jacketed hollow point ammo? I'm going to tell you right now, Ryan carries Hornady Critical Duty Plus. That's a plus P round, though. So you can only carry it in your firearm if your firearm is rated for plus
I'm pretty
P.
sure that
so
Liberty is
are
plus
not,
P.
Kel-Tecs are not. Oh, if the Liberty Civil Defense is. So, but that's what he carries, the Hornady Critical Defense. You've been carrying that for years. Like, you have no desire to switch. Like, they come out with new stuff.
I have boxes. I probably have 5 or 6 boxes of Liberty Defense.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
so
that
I'll
what you
still
got
use
from
it.
Kyle, the stuff?
Kyle gave me a bunch.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
Kyle at Bunker Depot. Check him out. BunkerDepot.com. This advertisement has not been paid for by BunkerDepot.com.
You said that so fast. It's like you.
Because that's, you listen to a commercial and they're like, take this drug and it's going to make you feel a lot better. This drug is going to cause nausea and you might die and you're probably going to
have swollen balls.
And it's like, why would I take this medication? That stuff sounds pretty bad.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes. Cherry balls. I have a gun in my vehicle. Wait, I have a gun in my vehicle and I carry 1, sometimes 2 on me. Awesome.
Yeah, nice.
America. Did you see Katora? I haven't even seen her on here. Oh yeah, there she is.
Yeah, she changed her image, it looks like. So did Marcel.
Ah, they mess us up. Oh yeah, Marcel did too. Oh, you didn't really have to get me more wine, but hey, cheers. I've never drank more than 1 glass. This is going to be a real shit show. I'm just telling you. It's going to get bad fast. It's going to go downhill. Oh.
Okay, so let's see. You ready to see some crazy shooting?
Okay.
Oh, this is not a shooting. This is actually some guys pulling up to an intersection, which we've all done, right? Watch this homeless guy, panhandler, how aggressive the man without the shirt is to the other driver as he's asking for donations. Now, Tiff, we can't hear it, but he's actually screaming at the guy saying, F you, give me the money.
Oh my gosh.
That's aggressive. So now, as he walks up to this car, he's basically saying,
I don't have any money.
You ain't got nothing, give him something. And then it's like,
cash, man.
Give me the car.
You're driving a goddamn whatever this thing is, bro. Niggas out here starving to death.
Man, I wish I had some cash.
Give him the car.
Give him the car?
Give him the car. These guys will help from Detroit. Niggas will take this shit from you, niggas. They don't drive this shit in the
you
dick.
can't hear it. They can hear
Niggas
it.
will rob you.
Screaming.
Like fucking hell. Take this bitch, nigga.
So, what you didn't hear, Tiffany, is the guy was like, the victim in the car was like, hey, I don't have any cash, man. I don't have any cash.
Because most of us nowadays don't.
Listen, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'm not giving you money.
I agree.
Okay? You're already acting like a psychopath. Why would I roll my window down and allow that barrier of entry to be gone and let you get in? So then the guy says, if you don't have any cash, give him the car. People are dying out here. And he's like, if we were in Detroit, I'd just take this car from you.
Oh.
Bro. This is why you got to carry your gun every single day. I think I've shared the story on YouTube, but I pulled up to a red light going to our Tampa office, and there was a homeless guy standing there, and I could clearly see that he had a gun inside of his waistband. Now, I kept my distance, and I made sure the guy understood to just leave me the hell alone, but that could have ended very badly. What?
Marcel says a few more glasses and Tiff's going to eat that Reaper.
Give me that freaking pepper.
Give me that pepper.
Freaking pussy.
Listen, I can't even eat a jalapeno. So a poblano pepper, I don't even know how to say it properly. That's my level of hotness, and I think that's like 20 on the list. So yeah, there's no way I'm eating that thing.
Yeah. So Bruce says, what's my favorite tactical folding knife? I have a couple.
You have a couple good
folding
ones.
knife. I have some, I don't know the models because I'm not like into knives like that, but
Yeah.
I have some really cool Kershaw knives that I literally only paid like $25
Kershaw's
for.
a really good brand, but you do like the spring assisted, right?
Or assisted.
Assisted, okay.
Yeah.
The assisted ones. I mean, you have a couple Benchmades. You do like Benchmades.
But they're not folding. All my
Right.
Benchmades are fixed.
Right, they're fixed
Yeah.
blades.
Yeah,
what
but the
else do you
Benchmade
have?
folding knife, that is a knife that I want to buy. One of them, I don't remember what the model is. I just haven't because it's like, $300, super expensive.
I'm
And
never
frankly,
letting you buy one because you wanted that other one for Carrie. I bought it for you.
God.
I bought it for you 2 Christmases ago, and it's been in his safe for 2 years. You've never once. I bought it. It was like $200. So why would you buy a knife if you never use it?
why do I have so many AR-15s? Why do I have so many handguns,
Exactly,
so many Glocks?
because
it's America,
case in
and
point.
I don't have to answer questions like this. Let's go, Brandon.
Just ask me how many pairs of heels I have, and then we can end this.
Yeah. What do you think about the whole "Let's go, Brandon" trend?
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what that is?
No.
Let's go, Brandon.
Is that
You don't know?
Is that like a town or is that like a person?
So at sporting events all across the nation, people the entire crowd is chanting F Joe Biden. Like the entire crowd. So this reporter, the mainstream
That's
media.
not very nice.
It's fitting though. The entire media, they're trying to cover this up, right? So this reporter's like, you can hear the crowd behind me chanting "Let's go, Brandon," and clearly it's like "Fuck Joe Biden." Beep. So now people are making Tiffany "Let's go, Brandon" t-shirts, "Let's go, Brandon" hats.
OMG, we missed the boat. Why did you tell me this? I would have made some t-shirts.
When I saw the t-shirt thing, I was like, damn it, I should have made shirts. I missed this. But it's hilarious. It's it's become this cult phenomenon now. And it just is, what's so funny, if they would have just covered what was actually happening, it would have gone nowhere.
Yeah.
But because you try to cover it up,
Tried to cover it up.
now it's just even bigger. You've drawn so much attention to this.
Okay, so Placid Saint says, "Let's go, Brandon" is the politically correct way to say it. Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Gosh, I never knew this happened. Where did I miss it? I don't know. I've been working. I haven't been on social media. I haven't really been doing anything. So
It's hilarious.
I missed it.
It's hilarious.
Okay, so clearly lets everyone know that the news is fake news. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't watch it. I don't watch any news, and it's the most freeing thing. I think I stopped not this August, the August before, and it's the most freeing thing ever.
Yeah,
but I also don't have a clue what's going on. But you know what I realized? Not having a clue of what's going on in the world affects me zero.
So you like being a sheep?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I don't know. I still pay attention to the stuff that matters, but all that other junk, it's I don't listen to it. I don't understand.
It just makes me very depressed, very
Yeah.
stressed, and it's a lot of stuff that I really can't fix and
Right.
can't do anything about.
Yep. I pay attention to our family. I pay attention to the business and the important stuff, but all that other stuff, because I would get so angry watching it and hearing them say stupid stuff. I would get so frustrated, and then what I realized is it was just giving me a negative energy through the day. So I was like, no more. I'm not doing this. I'm not letting you, put me in a bad mood. I'm going to filter and watch what comes in and be careful what I let inside my life. And after doing that, even on Facebook, what I did was all those people that aggravate me, that post a bunch of stupid crap, I didn't really know this. I was like, I don't want to unfriend them because that's rude and not a Jesus thing to do. And I was like, then I found out, you can unfollow them where you never see anything that they post. So now all I have is people that I like. So if I never like your post, it's because you're unfollowed.
Probably blocked.
You're unfollowed, baby.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Hi, John. Yes, we are doing well. Thank you so much for asking.
Okay, Canic Bill says, Ryan, what is the best dehumidifier for gun safes? You know what, Bill? I have never used one.
Funny question, because
it is interesting.
and we've also, I probably shouldn't say this, but we've had our gun safe in our garage forever. And we haven't had any issues.
I've had zero issues. And listen, I look at my guns, I pull them out. Yeah, I have never noticed any rust. And it's just frankly never been an issue. So I've never really worried about it. Now, I have had times where I left a a rifle or a shotgun barrel like on a bench in my garage for like a couple months or whatever as I was building a gun. And then I come back and that barrel is like rusted.
Right.
So if you leave it out, not in the gun safe, it'll rust very fast. But inside the big gun safe, it's got a big rubber seal.
Right.
So I got to think that creates some type of gasket.
And it's working.
But yeah, I've just never had an issue. So until I have an issue, I'm just not going to worry
And we're
about
talking like 10 years.
And it's a big gun safe. Like I could fit a lot of guns in there.
Won't say anymore. Anyway, okay, so I stopped watching the news once it became COVID fear. Yes, I know, exactly. That's basically when I did. And it was like everybody attacking everybody, and I was like, I'm out. Okay. Off topic, but how do you guys get rid of fruit flies and gnats here in Florida?
Bro,
OMG, you can't.
When
But
they get
let
in
me
your
tell
house,
you
you
this.
just got to wait.
We thought that it was our old house, right, that we lived in. We had been there for 17 years. It was like in a, kind of crappier neighborhood, and we thought it's this house why we get these gnats every year.
But they wouldn't, it was just like randomly.
But like just randomly.
No gnats
Because
today.
they come in
5,000 of them tomorrow.
They come in season, and it's gross, right? People come over, and you got all these little gnats everywhere, and you're like, seriously, I keep this house clean. So we moved to the new house. This is a nice, brand new house, built from scratch, and guess what shows up? Gnats. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And then we got the ants. So it is a Florida thing. You're going to get the love bugs. You're going to get the gnats. You're going to get the ants. You're going to get...
I know I casually mentioned this, but I really haven't told you guys.
Oh, gosh.
The other night, it's like 1 a.m, and I'm getting ready to go upstairs, and there's like a wolf spider.
You did not see one.
Downstairs. I killed it, but it was like this big.
Yeah. It's not a... Is that a wolf spider, or is that the other one, like a tree spider or something? Because they get... big, like
it is a big ass mother effing spider, okay?
Yeah.
So whatever the technical name is.
Paisley is crying. Paisley, chill out. It happens. It happened in the other house. That is all part of living in Florida. The first time I ever saw one, like I almost died. I was sitting in my car talking on the cell phone. I actually think to you or something. This is like 15 years ago, and it ran across my windshield, and the thing must have been that big. I would not get out of my car for hours. I was literally stuck in my car. I was like, I ain't getting out. And this is like at 9 o'clock at night. I sat there till midnight. I was so scared because I had never seen one before, and it was huge, massive.
These things are no joke, bro.
So if you see them, no, it's not a tarantula, but they are very big. Their legs get really big. So they're the size of a small dinner plate. But I mean, anytime you see anything, a spider the size of a small dinner plate, that makes you, even if you like spiders.
I saw this video on Instagram or whatever. This guy caught a tarantula.
Huntsman spider. Yes, thank you. That's it. Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Oh,
here in
maybe
Florida?
not, because he
Huntsman
said it's in Australia.
Oh.
They even eat each other. Yeah, and there's the camel spider. I don't know which one is here in Florida, but
No,
there
it's
is.
a wolf spider.
Is it? Okay. Anyway, there's nothing you can do with gnats. Got off topic there. Not a gun thing. Do you have another question?
I have lots of questions. Just waiting for you to...
Shut your mouth.
Zip it.
Zip it.
Okay, Matt says, why can't I shoot steel core ammo at the gun range? Is there any other ammo I can't shoot at the range? Yeah, Matt. The reason is many indoor gun ranges here in Florida are using steel baffles, right? So if you're shooting steel core, it's hitting that steel baffle. It's very possible that bullet's going to ricochet. There's a gun range in Tampa. I'm not going to say the name. Gun range in Tampa that a couple years ago, people were shooting, and the range safety officer noticed sparks were over here in the back wall. So they're shooting this way.
Behind them?
Sparks are showing up behind them.
Oh, hell.
So they stopped everybody, called the range cold. They went in. This guy was shooting steel core ammo that he snuck in. It was hitting the backstop, ricocheting, and impacting behind.
Because he didn't know. He didn't know why steel core wasn't allowed.
Just thought they're being irrational. I'm going to sneak it in. It's cheap, whatever. Didn't realize he almost killed somebody because he's acting like a moron.
Holy smokes. And people get kind of, I will say this, gun owners get kind of bitchy when, when you go to a range and if you don't, you're not a regular and they don't know you and they want to know, if you're bringing in ammo and they want to see it and they get kind of insulted. But this is why. Listen, man.
Thing. Guns are very dangerous if you do dangerous stuff with it, right?
Just like anything. Cars can be dangerous too.
The reason the rules exist at a gun range is because some moron went in there, tried to do some crazy John Wick shit, And now they're like, I guess we got to add rule number 75.
Right.
Don't do crazy John Wick stuff. So that's the reason. So the second type of ammunition you should never shoot at a gun range is tracer rounds.
Okay.
So I don't know 100% if this is the reason, but we all know that Shoot Straight in Tampa caught on fire last year, 2 years ago.
It was during COVID because it was during COVID, so that would have been last year.
Yeah, so caught on fire. The Shoot Straight in Tampa has a rubber berm, so it's like the soles of your shoes kind of all crushed up.
Yeah.
Allegedly, the story that I heard is somebody fired a tracer round into it. That tracer round then started smoldering inside of the rubber, eventually caught fire and just severely burned the inside of the range.
It was closed for a long time because
it was closed for months.
That's Are you allowed? Did they just change that, or were you allowed to shoot tracer rounds beforehand?
Like you don't know if you have a tracer round unless you actually have the box.
Okay.
So if somebody, like I have tracer rounds in one of my ammo cans, but it's also mixed with other types of ammo.
Probably wasn't a good idea.
It doesn't. I shoot outside anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I guess I could start a forest fire. But again, it's mixed with hollow points and a bunch of other stuff I don't shoot.
Wow, crazy. Had no idea.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Our local gun range checks your ammo. Yeah, most places do. So, but I know that some people get like all upset and all, pissy when they check their ammo. I've heard people talk about that, like, oh, how rude, stupid. They get an attitude. Yeah. But this is why. And don't forget, don't yell at the employees and stuff like that. They're just there to do their job. And if the range owner or the gun shop owner says, hey, you got to check everyone's ammo, and they check your ammo, just be polite and move on with your day. I mean, it's not a big deal for them to check your ammo. Yes, I am vibing. You are so right. Am I slurring?
If you have to ask if you're slurring, that means you probably are.
Gosh. Okay.
Okay, so Marcel brought up a story I totally forgot about. The guy here in Tampa was in Seffner who was reloading ammunition in his house, and his house exploded.
Oh, dang.
So that happened last week, 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, that's scary.
Pretty wild. So it said 2 men were, like, severely burned. It doesn't sound like anybody died.
I feel like you wouldn't be a good reloader because you're not good at paying attention to detail like that, I don't think. I don't know.
No, I could definitely do that.
I think you would walk away and then be like, how much did I put in there? I don't think I added that.
That's not how this explosion happened. The way this explosion happened, and the person had I guarantee you, large amount of gunpowder sitting open.
Okay.
And somehow a spark or something got into that. I would almost guarantee you this happened in Seffner, which means there's a 90% chance this guy was making ammunition and meth at the same time. I bet you the guy was smoking, making ammunition, and a spark got in there and blew up.
So there is, Ryan and I didn't know this, but when we were filming Guns and Tacos, we went to a place that did, black powder and stuff like that, and they had gunpowder. And there's, all this crazy stuff you have to do, right? It has to be, in the ground, with a certain seal, and you can only have so much in at a certain time. So if you were kind of stockpiling, gunpowder and you didn't take those precautions,
oh my gosh,
that could be bad.
Yeah, and you're right. People that are preppers, people that, really are trying to prepare for the end of the world kind of thing, it would make sense to have 100, 200 pounds of black powder, which is illegal, I believe. You can't own that much at one time. Yeah, I think
there's only so much that you're allowed to own at one time. But
if that's not properly stored and separated, man, that could be a big-ass bomb.
Okay, somebody asked, Marcel, answer your question again because everything's blurry for me. No, just joking. Because I don't know how far to scroll up. He said, sorry, I'm asking again. Okay, Shoot Straight in Clearwater checks for reloads. Yes, exactly. So that's the other thing that you're not allowed to shoot is reloads, right? It has to be manufactured. Tiff's gonna sleep well. I sure am. Exactly. Especially since Ryan didn't eat that stupid pepper, so I'm not gonna have to baby him all night and listen to him talk about. Especially because now he heard about the headache and the throat blistering. I guarantee you, if he would have ate it, he would have been like, Tiff, I think my throat's blistering. Tiff.
Is that how I sound in your head?
I think I have a brain bleed. He would have been going through every scenario, and I would have been out with the little thing on his finger, checking his oxygen level, calling my sister who's a nurse. She would have been scrambling on the computer. All this would have been happening tonight.
None of this shit is true, people. This is not true.
So true. Yeah. Thank you, basically. Liar.
Oh, man.
Okay. We'll type more slowly for Tiff now. Thank you.
Okay, so here's the question. John Ramos says, and please type in all caps so she can actually read it. He says, I'm new to the industry. Why is there a shortage in 45 ammo? John, basically what happens is firearm or ammunition manufacturers, they manufacture the ammo in lots. So let's say 380 ammo. They're going to spend the month of August just manufacturing 380 ACP ammo. But that manufacturing process is designed to last for 12 months. So now let's say you get towards month 10, they've already sold it all. If people have already bought everything, then there is no more or a very small amount of 380 for those remaining 2 months before they tool up and they prepare to make it again.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people don't understand how it works, and they don't realize
they
that
think they make it year round. They do not make this stuff year round.
Or they just make it consistently, like one shop over here they make 9, over here they make 380. No, they change everything out on their current machines, and then they pump out this.
1 million rounds of this, which is typically enough for a year. But if there's a high level of demand and more people are buying it, then it might disappear. And this is why I'm a really big believer, John. If you're like just getting into guns, live by this rule and you're going to have a much easier life. Stick with NATO calibers. So 9mm, 5.56, 7.62 by 51, and 12 gauge. And those are usually the calibers that are more in stock, and even when things are crazy.
Larger qualities are manufactured, right? And also because the police and military use those rounds, they don't stop manufacturing on them. Whereas, 45 gap or something, they're not going to be making that when there's a shortage, right? So they're going to stick to the calibers that are, the best sellers and the most used. So, Arthur asked about the clubhouse again. Arthur, we did not do clubhouse on Wednesday night. Ryan actually had a migraine and he just had to cancel. So he was actually going to do it, but I was like, bro,
I was going to do it and I was
you
are
going back to bed and you're fine. They'll meet you on Monday night. No big deal. Like, no one's going to miss the G-Man. So Arthur missed you. Okay, wait. So somebody else had a question that I just read and now I lost it because...
Yeah, 7.62 by 39 has been pretty prevalent. I bought 1,000 rounds of it last year during the pandemic. But even the gun store I bought it from, if I wouldn't have been good friends with them, it was Universal, they wouldn't have sold it to me because they couldn't find it. And it was only because they know me and they want to bless us or whatever that they gave it to me. But if I would have been just a regular customer, they would have never sold me that much.
So... along with the ammo shortage, yes, Marcel, there is a chicken wing shortage and a chicken nugget shortage. Yes, remember how I said that your chicken wings that I buy you from Walmart, they went up from $10 a bag to $15 a bag?
Yeah.
And then we went to get chicken nuggets and they're like, sorry. We went to Applebee's. Sorry, we're out of chicken nuggets. And I was like, out of chicken nuggets? So I Googled it. And sure as crap, there is a chicken nugget shortage. So I don't know what's going on, but... okay. Patty said, is there a strong mask mandate in Florida? Something like that. I missed his post now, but I wanted to ask, or like vaccine. Okay, here. Are you guys in Florida being harassed to wear masks at all? Vaccines are free for you, right? Yes.
What I can tell you, Patty, is that I am no longer welcome at the local Olive Garden.
Or... the Mexican place.
What's that Mexican place called? It doesn't matter.
Tres Amigos.
Tres Amigos does not want my business.
Tres Amigos.
So we walked.
If somebody forces Ryan to wear a mask, he is not happy and he will not do business with you.
I'm out, man.
Well, some places though you have to, so then you do, like the bank. But
not anymore.
Well, so no, I haven't worn a mask in, I don't know, for sure like 5-6 months. I think. And yes, vaccines are free. If you want to get a vaccine, you can make an appointment at Walgreens or CVS and get in with like a week or 2.
Okay.
If you want.
Yeah.
So I guess he's asking from another. Patty, where are you? Just out of curiosity, what state are you in? Because what I realized is, Tampa Carry is not just like Florida or Tampa. You have viewers and people around from all over.
Yeah, we got Will. Will is in like the middle of
he's
combat
in Qatar right now.
Qatar.
But we have a lot of people. Okay, wait. Kyle at Bunker Depot, I wear your shirts 5 out of 7 days of the week. They are comfortable, aren't they, Mary? They're nice and thin.
Nice.
Is Bunker Depot on here?
I only wear Bunker Depot shirts when I am fully nude and sleeping.
Shush up. We got to get some more T-shirts from them.
Hey,
Okay.
what's up? Keep America 2A strong. So, yeah, you know, when our air conditioner was out a couple weeks ago, we didn't want to go through the heat. So we decided to just get a hotel in Brandon and hang out there.
Oh.
So we were there the first night, and then in the morning, they had like their continental breakfast and all that stuff downstairs. So we walked downstairs.
Wait, let me just say this first. There's a big sign when you walk in. It says, masks required. If you're vaccinated, masks are optional. Okay? So whether you know I'm vaccinated or not, technically it's optional, right? So there's the workers and there's people walking around with no masks, okay?
So I go to walk into their like continental breakfast thing, and the lady's like, sir, like they freak out, right? They freak out like I'm a terrorist just walked into a Bank of America with an AK-47.
And 3 little children.
And they're like, sir, you have to put on these rubber gloves. So like I'm washing dishes, you got to put on these rubber gloves and a face mask. And I said, how am I supposed to eat if I'm wearing rubber gloves and a face mask? And I see this little old lady sitting at a table over there. She's got her face mask on, her rubber gloves, and she would grab something and she would go.
I'm sorry. It's not funny, but it is funny.
But I said, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And she goes, well, it's policy. And I was like, well, then I'm checking out.
So we checked out and got our money back because it was...
The problem that I have is that people don't seem smart enough to think on
Well,
their
no, but
own.
the thing is that 2 steps away, there's people with no masks that are out of the breakfast area, right? There's people that are touching the buttons on the elevator with no mask. And in
And
the elevator,
there was a huge... I should have known we were at a Karen of a hotel when I walked in and where you sign in, where you're like paying for the room and stuff. There's this huge sign that says, human sex trafficking will not be tolerated at this hotel.
Whoa.
Yeah, I sure hope not.
So Will is in Qatar, and he said masks are required in cars when personnel not related. Tracking apps required to enter stores and restaurants.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It's pretty bad in Canada, too. They're going through all kinds
Yeah, Canada's doing wild stuff.
all kinds of weird crap. Like, it's... So, I'm super excited. We're going to go right away, but I'm super excited. Oh, we got a giveaway. Don't go! We got a giveaway. I'm super excited because my brother is going to make his way down, and my dad, they're going to make their way down in 2 weeks because very soon Canada is going to require that you have...
Can't cross the border
you
unless you're
cannot cross the
vaccinated.
border unless you're vaccinated. So they're going to sneak down, and I haven't seen them in almost 2 years. They usually come every single year for 5 to 6 weeks. So this is a huge thing. I'm super excited. Kanik Bill is already... Kanik, okay. Do you have a copy of Ryan's book? Just answer me there, okay, before we go on. Do you have a copy of Ryan's book?
Yeah, so side note, the Concealed Carry for Women Facebook group just crossed 1,000 members.
Whoop, whoop!
Good
Yay.
job, Mary and Tiffany. I think that's pretty awesome.
And if there's anybody on that would like to join before we do our giveaway, then you can just type in the search bar in Facebook, Concealed Carry for Women, and go ahead and join that group because we're about, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday, we're going to be doing the large giveaway for hitting 1,000 members. So we're super excited.
What's the large giveaway?
And Mary is so awesome, but let me tell you, I don't know how she does it. She's like a ninja. I get a notifications that somebody requested, to let them in the group. So I like click it and it's like, they're already approved. I'm like, what the hell? How do you do this so fast? It's not fair. I want to get some too. So Mary's just on it. She lets you in right away. She's super sweet. And she's just always replying to people and stuff like that. I feel super blessed to have Mary in the group because I didn't know, I didn't even really know Mary, but I was like, God, I need somebody to help me with this group. I got so many groups and I got so much on my plate. And And then she just stuck out to me. I can't remember why, but she kind of stuck out to me. And I was like, hey, girl, do you want to? And she has been.
Is that when you're asking somebody for something hey, girl.
And she has been truly amazing. Like, she's like Jason. She's like Joey. She's like Britt. She's like Joe Yeager. Like, I feel like they've got our back, and they just are really there to help us and to serve. So thank you. You guys are awesome. This is what we're giving away first. Everybody's got a 9mm. If you don't have a 9mm, buy a 9mm so that you can use this. I'm giving you permission. So it's just a 9mm bore snake. These are awesome. This is what Ryan and I use to clean our guns. You just squirt some bore cleaner in there and then run this through, and boom, you're done. Lasts forever. Beautiful, awesome. And if you need to clean it, you can throw it on the top rack of the dishwasher, and it'll do a great job for you.
Yep.
So if you want to win the bore snake, just comment bore snake down below, and then we'll choose somebody. So this is going to be for 9mm, 357, 380, and a 38. So it does cover a couple different calibers. Everybody needs to have them. It's in this case, which I suggest you keep. Ryan took all his bore snakes out, and now they're just in a wad, and he doesn't know what's for what. And I'm going to tell you this. Do not try to pull one through that is a different size, because it will get stuck in your barrel. Do you remember? You could not get it out. You could not.
Are we talking about sex, or are we talking
no,
about...
oh my gosh, Ryan Thomas.
I was reading the comments. I got distracted. I forgot what we were talking about.
Don't use the wrong caliber. Do you remember pulling
a
bore snake and we literally couldn't get it out? Like, I can't remember. I think we had to put it in the vise and
tie it.
It was bad. We thought it wasn't going to happen. So, keep it in the box. That way you know which one it's for. So if you want
I don't keep mine in the box. I have like 50 of them rolled up, and I've just learned what size they look like.
I said, don't do like Ryan. But this is so much nicer. You keep them in the box. They're all labeled. You got your different calibers. No, right. Let me tell you the story while I'm waiting for you to
Here we go again, people.
Because I am so freaking pissed about this. Still to this day, I am pissed pissed. I bought a socket set. Okay.
Oh, the socket set story.
We had a great socket set. Great one.
We still have a great socket set, by the way.
But it ended up in the folding thing. All the pieces fell out. Ryan threw the folder away, and then he's got a bucket of sockets. I go to use it. I can't find the right socket. I can't find the size. I'm so frustrated. I go to Lowe's, and I'm like, I'm going to buy the nicest socket set that I can. I don't care if I pay extra money for a stupid case. You know, I'm not going to pay $30, $50 for a socket set. I'm going to pay $150 for a socket set because it has drawers. And it has everything labeled, and it's so beautiful, and I can set it on top of the toolbox. So I buy it. I'm super excited, and I'm cheap.
Oh.
I come home, and this man has dumped all the sockets inside of one drawer inside of the toolbox, and he's thrown out all the drawers.
This bullshit case.
All the drawers. We fought for like 3
hard
hours.
over that one.
I even was trying to find the pieces and pulling them out of the... Lincoln felt so bad for me. He was trying to find the drawers out of the junk thing, and I'm like, out of the trash can, I'm like, we can never do... So now, months later, what happens? Ryan needs to find a socket. He opens up a socket drawer, and he's like, trying all these different ones. And I said, you know, if we had the socket set with the drawer... you would know, oh, this isn't quite the right size. I need to go
one step up.
I need to go one step up.
Makes sense. I understand now why they had it in the case.
I need to go one step up right here, right? I am so pissed off. So if anybody wants a bucket of sockets, they'll be outside my doorstep because I'm going to buy a new one. Lack of organization sucks. No kidding, especially among tools, right? Like, your tools need to be put together. Okay, honestly, that would drive me insane. I jump people's ass at work when they don't put sockets back in the... I know, OMG, you're right. Mario, I love you. Mario, you just won
my
the
gosh.
Boar Snake. No, Mario is on my side, and I love Mario Pollock.
Mario knows how to play your emotions here.
Mario Pollock. Come
here, Pace.
Please send an email to winner@tampacarry.com. That's winner@tampacarry.com. Are you gonna seriously give this away? We didn't even.
All the stuff.
This we need to list this. We need to do a.
What do you want to do?
Next week, okay. If you tune in next week, we're gonna give away this O-Light Weapons Light. It'll fit on any rail, on any firearm, and now you got yourself a night light. So next week, tune in.
Oh, let's talk about give away the t-shirt.
Show the t-shirt. So I got this cool t-shirt that I made, Warrior Inside. I think there's a little warrior inside of all of us. So if you want to win this t-shirt, it comes in sizes small all the way up through... Oh, Bruce thinks I need to have a weekly glass of wine. Hey, I'm here to agree. So this t-shirt comes small all the way up to 3XL. If you win, just comment t-shirt. Hey, the Paisley.
Hey.
Oh, Mr. Will is so nice. Will, when are you coming back? When are you coming back to the U.S.? Because I feel like you've been over there forever. And he's always sending us t-shirt or emails and stuff. He's sweet.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Okay, so comment t-shirt. I'm going to give you a few seconds.
Is that t-shirt available on our website?
Yeah, it's available.
Okay, so you guys can buy it.
So it's $20, free shipping, easy peasy.
Yeah.
If you want to get a t-shirt.
Yeah. Just wait. Give him a second to comment.
Yeah, we need to get a few people going
The
here.
Paisley's picking the winner.
Oh, the Paisley is? You have a headache? Love you.
Okay, so let's
Did you
see.
have another? I think you might have had
There's
another
another
question.
question.
Okay, let's answer
Okay, so
that.
Jason says, my wife just got her concealed carry. She wants to carry in her purse, but I don't think it's a good idea. We have 2 teenage kids, and they always go in her purse to steal lunch money. Yeah,
This is
I
true.
think that it's always better to have the gun on you because it's very easy to make a mistake,
wait.
leave that purse somewhere, and a kid can get access to it. I think there is a time and a place to carry a gun off body, so in a purse, in a bag, something like that. But frankly, it's a decision that she has to make. Now, my kids have been around guns a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's unsafe. I think it's a little bit dangerous, but it's a decision she has to make.
So, and I'm going to say this. I think that sometimes there's like a time and a place, and sometimes like a crossbody purse or something, I would never suggest for you to leave your firearm in your purse because that's not going to end up good. It didn't end up good for me. I did that at one point, and I almost, got my kids killed because I was busy, got caught up with the babies, was cleaning off puke. One of them, puked in the car, and I was running around, and then my purse was left unattended, and that could have ended up bad. So we all have those moments in life where things kind of throw us off. I also left my purse one time at Pet Boys with my gun in it. Hey, yeah.
That was stressful, dude.
Stupid move, I know, but that's what happens when you off-body carry is you give yourself that option. Like you could say, hey, I'll never do that, but you've left your GoPro at when we're doing guns and tacos and stuff like that happens. So you really got to think about it. Now, I think if you're, carrying a special purse that, we switch out purses all the time and you're going to do it and you're just going to go to the grocery store and you want to put your firearm in there. And then when you get home, you're going to unpack it and put it back in the safe. Then, if you can get in the habit of doing that, I would say, I know there's some people that carry with the fanny pack and stuff. So just if you're going to carry off body, you have to understand that now you have a higher level of responsibility and one more step that you do have to do and really train yourself to do that in order to be safe and not cause an accident. So just be very, very careful. All right, Paisley.
I have the winner.
Who's the winner?
Marcel Garcia.
Marcel Garcia. Okay, awesome. Good job. So Marcel's on every single live. He's very sweet.
Oh, Orlando's on. That's awesome.
Yeah, I did see Orlando. And Nini, right?
Yeah.
Is his wife's name? Yeah. So, okay, so Orlando, or Marcel carries in a fanny pack sometimes.
I think the only non-gay way to have a fanny pack is to have a gun in it.
Bill, do you have a book? Bill, we're so excited that you finished your chemo. Tell us what you want. Do you want a T-shirt or do you want a copy of Ryan's book? I don't know. Are you in Florida? Do you have?
He's in Florida. He's in I
think he might already have a copy of your book.
He probably does. But
You probably do. So, Bill, yes, he does have your book. Okay, Bill, email me to winner@tampacarry.com and we are going to send you a warrior inside because you are a warrior inside finishing up this chemo. That is so awesome. We're excited. So just let me know what size you are, Marcel and Bill, small all the way through 3XL, and we'll get one of those T-shirts to you. Okay, awesome. Awesome, guys. We appreciate you so very much. Thank you for tuning in tonight. And don't forget, next week, we're going to give away this O-Light weapons light. So everybody needs to have a weapons light on their home defense firearm for sure, 100%. So we are going to give this away next week, so make sure you tune in.
Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. We greatly appreciate you. Have a great night. Stay safe.
Cheers.